Hey, what's up, y'all? Yo, it's Tiafo, and welcome to my second vlog. So I spent a couple of days in ATL. I was gonna do it there, but I didn't want to bog down the festivities with work. But I promised y'all that I would be back, and we would talk about what y'all want to talk about. So that's what we're doing right now. Last week, we talked about The Bachelor. Bachelor's over and done with, but straight from my inbox, I'm answering one of y'all's questions, and that question is from the ladies. When is it time to ask that question? The question, what are we? What are we doing? What is this? What are we doing? Where are we going with this? Okay? Are we? What's our title? Y'all don't actually ask what your title is and everything, but that's what it sounds like to a dude. So, as a dude, I'm gonna give y'all my insights and stuff. And it may not be pretty, but it's the truth. Alright, check it out. First of all, I come from the era when dudes would still be like, will you be my girlfriend? Will you be my old lady? For like the real old heads out there, will you be my old lady? Will you be my woman? Alright, and that's evolved. Courtship has evolved from the whole getting down on one knee just to ask if you can date a woman. When women were scandalous if they showed an ankle in public and stuff. It's different than that. It's evolved, I'm gonna try to keep this short, but this is a thorough subject and y'all need to know. Alright, check it out. It's evolved along the same lines as music has evolved. People are more liberated. Women are more liberated now. In the 60s and 70s, and I know about the 70s and a little bit about the 80s, it was more about love songs and love music, and it was still poetry. It was holding the phone up to the radio and all that kind of romance, that juvenile romance stuff right there. Then a brother named R. Kelly came through, and I'm not hating. Let that be known, I'm not hating, but he changed the game. He truly did. He started writing down and singing everything he felt, everything on his mind, and it, as human beings, we kind of followed along. Music kind of defines us as people. We latch onto a song, especially if it touches our hearts and souls. If we can relate to it, we're adopting it. Alright. So R. Kelly came along and started saying what everybody was thinking. Be like, that R. Kelly has some good views. I'd like to subscribe to his newsletter. So he started buying all the CDs, and it wasn't just black people. Before y'all start thinking that I'm just giving black people advice, no. Can't sell them kind of numbers, just selling the brothers and sisters. It was whites, it was Hispanics, it was Asians, it was Samoans, do the Humpty Hump. Alright, so he came along with this whole notion. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Suddenly, people were like, you know what, that's true. I don't see nothing wrong. So, things turned around from will you be my old lady, will you be my woman, to let's hook up. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bit of bump and grind. Seems like you're ready. Your body's calling me. Alright, and it was a slow, gradual process to where we are now, which is pretty much a hookup society. And this is the bad news. The old, will you be my girlfriend, will you go steady with me, is pretty much phased out. Or if it's not phased out already, it is well on its way. I'm old-fashioned. I will still, solidify where I want to be with a woman and everything, depending on what kind of potential I see there. Hookup society, that's another story. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is pretty much on the woman to ask that now. Because a man will hook up with you until the end of the earth. We will string that along forever and ever. Amen. If we can get this without commitment, then yeah, we're pretty much gonna continue to try to get this without commitment. And that's unfortunate because, guys, we will play stupid and everything. And truth be told, I said this before, guys are stupid, But there are some of us, who reach that point where we're not stupid. We realize what we're doing. We realize what we're saying. We realize that we were stringing this situation along forever and ever. Then y'all get frustrated and y'all leave. Then we try to solidify the situation and everything. Just like what I talked about last week, kind of. So, women, you do need to ask that question, what are we? What are we doing? Even better, have that conversation before you start having sex, before you start hooking up with somebody. And that is not a popular view. That is not a popular opinion nowadays. But to save a lot of that drama and a lot of that internal discomfort, all that internal strife and uncertainty and stuff, ask those questions before you start hooking up. Forget all the alcohol that gets involved. Forget all the good times and stuff. And, oh, it just happened. No. Or else you'll be asking this later on and you'll be frustrated by the dude playing idiot. Like, well, I don't want a title. Bet money. Like 90% of dudes are going to be like, I don't like putting titles on things. Some women will do it, but a majority of the men will do it. Like I said, why have this if I can have this for free? Free milk. Now I really like milk, so it's free wine. Come on, man. Free Moscato. And I don't have to subscribe to a wine service or something. Alright. But like I said, I'm different. I will still ask a girl, will you be my girlfriend? Will you be my woman? Will you be my old lady? And ultimately, probably, will you be my wife and stuff, Once again, know who you are dating. And if you don't know, get to know them before you start messing around. Yeah, it's gonna suck, probably. Especially if you're used to trying out the goods before you solidify something, which I am learning more and more women are doing. And, as a dude, I'm not completely against it. I'm not going front. But, I'm a dude and everything. But, it's in your best interest to not do that. It's in your best interest to actually talk to somebody for a month or two or however long you can go without before you hop in the sack. Alright, that concludes, today and everything. Once again, hit me up with your questions, your comments. If I'm talking too much, let me know. If I'm not explaining something enough, let me know. Hit me up with your questions that you want me to address. Might talk about music next week. And speaking of music, once again, if you like the background track that you hear, I did it myself. Go check out TiaffoTrax.com, TiaffoTrax.com. What you do, you go on there, listen to some beats, click on one that you like, do the business, purchase it, and that beat is yours to do with as you please. Once again, much love. Oh, this is very important. Very, very, very important. Know who you are dating. I mean, there's a certain extent to which you can know somebody, but know as much as you can. Look at patterns. Women, y'all got that intuition. Use it. If you think something's wrong, something's probably wrong. So until next week, holla at y'all later. Peace.